This is probably the video we should have started off with because this is what
we stand for.
Yes. Above all else, lipstick.
Thank you to Courtney for requesting how to apply lipstick.
It's so basic, simple. I don't even think about it.
That's the premise of this video.
Well, so we're gonna show you how to put it on, and we're also gonna talk about our top 5 favorite formulas, and we'll swatch them as well so you can see the colors.
Yes.
Have you never watched a single one of our videos?
Maybe you haven't.
Maybe you haven't, because honestly, this could be the one that gets right. Lip. Yeah.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Caitlin, and we're our time of month. So if you've watched any of our videos, if you haven't, please do like and subscribe below.
Click the notification bell.
If you have, you know what these little tampon looking lipsticks are. It is the ColourPop Lippie Stix. Are they $5 or $6? $5. They are $5. This shit kills me. Ride or die. Swear by it.
Ditto.
Like all the things. I have repurchased the same color at least 17 times. It's a perfect formula. They have multiple different finishes. Matte X, creamy finish. There's some other ones. And it's a perfect tip. It's this really thin angled tip that makes it so you can really just follow the line of your lip or go slightly over, and it's easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
What color is your favorite?
So my ultimate favorite is Lumiere. It is a blue-based nude, but you guys have seen that.
Okay, these are all the same.
No, they're not. They're all slightly different. Okay, actually, so this is the one that was supposed to be my empties. It's literally down to
the nubs.
A nub. There's nothing left, but it is a blue-based pinky neutral. I wear it all the time. Even if I go out with a bold red on, I will throw this in the bag because sometimes you just can't do the bold red anymore, and I will swipe this.
That's what I was gonna say. This is the lipstick that I always have with me so that when inevitably a different lipstick is failing
and disappoints,
I can go in with this and I know that it's never gonna let me down.
Correct. Doesn't ever.
No, it doesn't. Never gonna give up.
So, but the two colors that, other than Lumiere, which I love obviously, I'm constantly on the search for the perfect red, and both of my favorite reds have actually come from ColourPop, and they're two very different reds. One is called Poison, and it is the matte formula, and the other one is called Lady, and it is also matte.
You've talked about before.
I have talked about. So do I want to, okay, I have red in my bandana, so red.
But that's like watermelon red.
This is actually pretty.
Okay. She's going to show you how to put that on without a mirror.
I'm going to show you how to put it on without a mirror. I'm going to actually close my eyes so you understand what I'm doing. And so...
Can you explain what you're going to do before you do it?
Yeah. So I'm going to take this beautifully little angled tip. And I'm going to actually... So I'm going to find the center of my lips, my Cupid's bow, as much as possible. And then I'm going to swipe up and then down. And then swipe up and then down. And then go around. And then smush. And then usually after I'll do like one more layer just to get like the inside of my lips. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be perfect. And actually, because it's on camera, I'll probably fuck it up this time. But Danielle watches me do it at dinner tables all the time.
Yeah. And I probably wouldn't do it with that deep of a color, but your lip lines are far more crisp. Mine blend into my skin a little bit more. And so it's trickier. But this is a one-pass lipstick, and it is opaque. And
I will also say, typically, if I'm putting on lipstick without a mirror, I already have lipstick on, and I'm just touching up. But for this demonstration purpose, we're gonna go for it.
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay, so actually, I'm not gonna close my eyes because for some reason I feel like I have to have them open. But I'm looking up at the ceiling, I can't even see the screen. So that's approximately the center.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go... Find it again. And then typically the bottom lip is much easier to do than top.
Yeah, you gotta go to the top a little bit more. You didn't go quite high enough.
Okay.
Just a tiny bit higher. Yeah, there you go. It's like I'm coaching you. There, perfect.
But I will say, if I already had lipstick on and was
Yeah.
just touching up, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
It's perfect.
And actually, people probably wouldn't have even noticed
No,
had
they
I
wouldn't.
not actually gone all the way up.
Literally right in her face.
But there we go. That's it. That's my mount. There it is. Like,
And it's comfortable.
so comfortable.
Wears away evenly.
They're like moisturizing enough that sometimes I feel like I have to put on a chapstick underneath a lipstick.
If it's a matte
And
formula,
these
I do.
aren't like that. Even their matte formulas are not drying the way that a lot of matte formulas are. So this is the shade Poison, and then the other shade I have is Lady, and we'll swatch those and put them in. We're gonna
put
like
all
right here.
swatches of our favorite lipsticks in here. It's a lot.
But I will say it does transfer. Like,
Not kiss proof.
not kiss proof. I've done it and I've regretted it. And actually at this point, it is funny
No
because sometimes
regret.
I do wear formulas that are kiss proof, and I will know that they're specifically not kissing me because they think that it's gonna get all over their face. I'm like, don't worry about it, Bo. It's not going anywhere.
Mike always does one of these. Like, do I want to kiss you?
And then you're like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I also just say yeah, and then I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna clean off your face if it's on there. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's not like we're sucking face.
Like Coneheads. That's what I think of every time.
Suck your soul out of your. Yeah. Okay.
God. All right. That was Caitlin's baby, her number one.
But that's also.
I love
You're
it.
not talking about it, but it is in your top.
But it is in my top. Just let that be known. God love ColourPop. God save the queen. It's royal wedding day. We're all about it.
We are all about it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
My favorite liquid lipstick that's not marketed as a matte long wear lipstick, but is long wearing in my opinion, is the NARS Velvet Lip Glide.
Does she love it or does she love it? I can't tell.
Freaking love it. You guys have heard me talk about them.
Rue.
You've seen this one on my lips almost every day of my life. It's the color Bound. If you don't have it, buy it. It's the perfect Your Lips But Better shade. It is a liquid lipstick, but it is not a matte liquid lipstick. It's not glossy, but it's not gonna dry down and be kiss proof. It will transfer, but when it wears away evenly.
Of all my lipsticks, this is the one that skews most towards a gloss formula.
Yes, but it's not glossy.
But it's not glossy.
It's hard to explain.
Creamy.
It's a creamy liquid lipstick.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you how to apply a red shade, which...
Do it, girl.
Scary, I know. So this is the shade Burning Love. Oh my God, I love
Was it gonna match your little head?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. And I am going to use a mirror because I just have to. It's red.
I'm better. Wow. No, I just chose the easier formula to put on.
So this is a doe foot applicator, and this is like a sample size, not a sample size, but it was in a kit that had multiple shades, so it's in a smaller wand formula. The larger wand is easier to control because it's longer. You know how that goes.
I will say, I would never try to put this type of applicator on without a mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, I would if I'm just touching up, but I wouldn't do it like from scratch.
Same. And I have touched up, like when we did the photo shoot, I touched up with it without a mirror, but I am going to show you how I apply it. And I don't use a lip liner with this, which some people would maybe do. So I'm going to kind of smear the color a little bit in the center of my bottom lip. And then I'm going to push my lips together, and then I'm going to go around the outside because for me, this formula just works best that way.
Okay. That's cool.
If you go straight for the line like Caitlin did, a lot of the product is going to be on your applicator at first, and it's going to create like a barrier that you're not going to be able to fully smooth down.
Yeah, sometimes it like piles up along the edges.
Right.
When it's like a really liquidy formula. And then you end up having a weird, it's as if you have a darker lip liner on when it does that sometimes.
So I'm doing that. Just kind of transferring a little bit of the color, and then I'm going to go in.
I feel like we almost should be like more up close.
I know. And I'm connecting the corners of my mouth.
I do notice that that's one thing that I always need to hit again because I don't pull it all the way down to the corner.
Smushing. I just go like this in the center a little bit. This a little bit on the side. That is a good trick, and people look at you like you're crazy, but you will not get lipstick on your teeth when you do this, although you will have it all over your finger.
Yeah. Also, do you know the one trick to not have lipstick on a wine glass?
Drink out of a straw.
You lick it.
So that's that. I just kind of clean up in the center always, and then on the edges. And then I, you know.
So you watched it. You can do it.
You can do it.
It really isn't that hard. I will say, if you have thinner lips, it is a little bit harder, but I think you just need to go slower. And I think
I even went too fast, I think, for that.
I think for people that have a thinner lip, a matte lip color will always be better.
There's way more slip to a liquidier, creamier lipstick, so it's just more room for error.
Yeah.
But it's very comfortable. It's very hydrating feeling. I had lipstick on earlier, so I do feel like there's like a touch of color on my actual skin above my lip.
And also when it comes to going outside of your lip line,
I don't do it.
I do a little bit, only because I like for this portion of my lip to be a little bit bigger. And so I'll go outside of it slightly right there, but I never go outside of my lip line more than a lead pencil thickness, like thin, just a tiny bit, because once you start going outside the lip line, honestly, I don't really think you can control where it goes.
No, it bleeds.
And then you naturally, everyone has that like really fine hair above your upper lip, and you're gonna, like, if you go too far up, it's gonna start getting caught in there, and you're gonna see it, and it looks insane.
Yeah. So your lips have a natural ridge to them.
Yeah.
That if you especially use a lip liner, it's going to prevent any lipstick from bleeding outside of that ridge. And you can avoid that by doing that. But none of these lipsticks that we're going to show you have a tendency to bleed. Just
we don't like that.
I don't have time for that.
Neither do I. I am not touching up with a Q-tip.
No, I don't want, and I am not one of those girls who will get a concealer brush and never.
Get out of here.
Never.
I have no time for that.
No. I want to whack it on, and I want it to look great.
So this is the NARS Audacious lipstick, and this one, we were at the store together when we bought it, and watch this. Oh. Oh. You guys, we are suckers. You guys, that damn magnetic, and like the packaging is heavy.
When people describe it as a lipstick bullet, I never understand it until I met this guy. I was like, this is like a bullet.
Oh, see, but I always think of the MACs as the bullets.
Yeah.
But, so this is the NARS Audacious lipstick, and I will say, it is a fantastic formula. I wish I had gotten it in a different color, I think.
Yeah.
Because the color is not my favorite.
They have a wide range, though.
This is the shade Olivia. It is like a deep red. I did actually wear it to work yesterday, and I liked it more than I had in the past. But, I think it's a very wearable formula. It's not quite matte, but it's kind of a thin.
Yeah, it's a cream.
It goes on thin, and it just sort of stays where it's supposed to go. It wears away really evenly.
It's opaque.
And so that when you're eating, even with a dark red like this color, you don't end up with your favorite term, butthole lips.
Butthole lips.
Which is where you have lipstick all around the edge, but then on the inside, you can see that like really like wet, pinky fleshy bit of your lip. Oh God, I hate that word. But yeah, really great formula. It is expensive.
It's probably the most expensive of the ones we're talking about today.
I only own the one, even though I want other ones, but I got all these ColourPops, so. But no, I do suggest it if you, for some reason, want to invest in a really fantastic but expensive lipstick. This would be my choice.
Agreed. We both love Bite Beauty products.
True.
Their Amuse Bouche range is really fantastic. They have all food grade ingredients, which that matters to a lot of people. But this is the shade Kimchi, and this is a hot pink shade. It is matte, but it is creamy. It is not drying. Once you put it on your lips, be ready for it to be there all day. I actually would like to invest in a few more neutral shades so that I can wear them every day, because this shade is like pink special occasion. But I will tell you this, I wore this on our annual wine tasting trip, which was a little bit daring, maybe stupid. It looked great all day long, and every picture that I saw, I just was like feeling really good about my lipstick.
Yeah.
It didn't do the butthole lips thing. It didn't allow the wine color to kind of stick to the inside of my lips, which is a huge problem with me when I wear patina, especially. But it's just it's like a luxurious, thick formula that's not overly drying. And I think that the ingredients are really nice. There's a great color range. Check them out.
Yes, I also love them. I love a different formula, but they don't sell it anymore, which is devastating.
Yeah.
The next one I have, I bought as a set of 3 on a whim. They were on sale at the holidays, and it is the Smashbox Legendary lipstick. I have 3 colors. I don't have the 3rd color here, but they are in the shade Safe Word and Primrose. And I have gotten so many compliments, specifically by my sister, every time I wear these. They're really easy to apply. Their shades are definitely neutral. Like these shades, if you were to sort of just like look at them, you would think that they were kind of the same, but their like base tones are different.
That one's more pink.
I mean, you can see it right there,
we'll
but
put swatches in here for you.
I just actually really like this formula. I have not committed to buying a full size yet, only because I don't really allow myself to buy lipstick right now.
I love it every time you wear it. I think I ask you, what is that?
Yeah, you do actually. Oh, this is made in Canada. Do you know that?
Fun fact for you.
So Safe Word is matte. Primrose, it doesn't specify, and you can tell just by in the tube that it's not a matte, but it's not glossy and it's not going to move around. We both obviously skew more towards the matte formulas, and I just think it's because they're easier to wear. Lipstick is already something that you like sort of have to think about a little bit.
Especially when your hair is down. If my hair is up, I would love a glossy lip. Like, I want them to look juicy and luscious.
Ugh, no, I don't like that at all.
Well, they get to each her own. This is the BareMinerals Gen Nude Matte Lipstick Formula. I know the Gen Nude range, they have glosses, they have liquid lipsticks, and then they have matte, and this is matte. And it's in the shade Slay. It's a nude, a very pale nude, and very easy to apply. I think I actually might show you how I apply this one too. Okay. Because like, why not? Yeah.
While she's doing that, I will say I also own this in another color. It's not the first thing I reach for, but I do use it. I especially use it sometimes over the top of other matte nude lipsticks when I want a little bit more cream to it.
And that's funny because I tend to put this down as my first layer, and I will sometimes put one of these NARS lip creams over top of it.
Oh, really?
Because it's a little bit too nude for me sometimes.
Is that vanilla? What smell is that?
It's vanilla.
Yeah. I mean, it's distinctively scented in a way that none of the other ones that we use are.
So they have a nice shade range. Again, mostly nude colors. I do think they have one red in the range. It's another doe foot applicator. Doe foot, I sound super Baltimore there. And I kind of do it the same way. I start to see how light that is?
But it's like your lips.
Yeah, it's light, but it's there forever.
But it also, you can see it has a like blue base to it. So it's not a warm nude, it is a cooler nude.
Makes your teeth look whiter.
But it does, I mean, it really is, when you put it over, when you just had it a little bit on your lower lip, it was almost exactly the color of your lip.
And this isn't a liquid lipstick formula that you cannot smush together. Some of them I've found you can't.
That's
you have to go one pass on your top and your bottom,
patchy.
And it's done. This, I can go over it.
This is creamy.
It's creamy, but it dries super matte and great. I had a little bit of lipstick left over there. But that's it.
Yep.
It's really washing me out. But I just wanted to show you how easy that was. This is one of those lipsticks I would probably apply without a mirror if I had to.
Easy.
And it's something that, I don't know, I feel like it looks really good in photographs, although today I do feel like it's washing me out a lot. Whatever.
I think it's just the lighting right now.
Probably. I'll probably throw something over top of it.
When it comes to long wear liquid lipstick, these are my booze. This one is my original true love. So this is not actually this particular color, but this is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I have this in 3 colors, Perla, Patina, and something else. It's like a deep purple. I have recommended it to everybody. I've bought it for other people. I've repurchased it multiple times. I think that this is a really excellent formula. I will say, if I tend to eat salads at lunch. My salads have a vinaigrette dressing. The way that you take this off is by using an oil-based like remover. You have to use a makeup remover to take it off of your mouth, unless you eat a vinaigrette salad dressing, because that oil cuts through whatever this formula is and it will take it away. So at lunch I do have to end up reapplying, especially on the inner portions of my lips, and it is a little bit tight. It is a little bit tight. And if I have like flaky lips, if I haven't, I don't necessarily always exfoliate, but if I'm having a dry lip situation, it will emphasize it in a really unflattering. Right. But I still think it's an excellent formula. It's about $23, I think. I still think it's great. I recently discovered the Anastasia liquid lipstick. That's all it calls it. I got this at TJ Maxx. It was under $10. Think it might be better than the Stila.
I would agree.
I wore it again recently, and it wasn't as amazing as the first time I wore it, but it still is more comfortable for long wear than the Stila.
You kind of forget that you're wearing it.
Yeah. It like with the Stila, you know that it's there, and I do think, especially if you're doing something where you don't want to have to check your lipstick all the time, you want to just put it on and be done, and you're not eating greasy food or like anything with a lot of oil, salad dressing, this is the way to go. I really do. And they are a little bit expensive, but you can find the Anastasia and you can find Stila too. Yeah. It's usually the weird colors.
TJ Maxx, Marshalls.
They do it. Just keep an eye out.
And I will say, we were kind of touching on this earlier, the #1 trick to making your lipstick look great is taking care of your lips, exfoliating. I don't care if it's just with a washcloth when you're washing your face. I do that sometimes.
Sometimes I even just will like rub it with my hand.
Yep. If you use a sugar scrub, do that. Whatever you feel works best for you. But guess what? You also have to hydrate every single night. I glob it on.
Yeah.
If your lips are in poor condition, your lipstick is never going to look good. And that's not the lipstick's fault. That's just,
you've got to, your mouth.
You gotta take care of your lips, girl.
Once you start wearing it more regularly, you just get used to it, and it really isn't as scary as it seems, or daunting.
Right, like liquid lipstick can be scary.
I think liquid lipstick is less scary than a regular lipstick that's gonna slide all over your face.
Once you put it on, that's it. That like you can't make any mistakes. That's not true. Another formula we both love, Clinique Pop. They have matte versions, they have liquid versions, they have cream versions. I have a mixture of cream and mattes. I will put the swatches in, but this is just a really fantastic formula. Don't you think so? I am nearly out of this nude one here. It's a good one.
Oh, I didn't know that they didn't have the tapered.
They do. I don't know how I wore it.
Like, put it on real flat.
I've never worn a lipstick down flat. Huh, isn't that weird? I have a bunch of colors. I keep them in my bag to kind of touch up throughout the day. It's just one of those tried and trues. You can't go wrong. These are little sample sizes. Clinique does great gifts for purchasing any of their full-size products, and sometimes it's one of these little babies, which that's all you need. You know, that's a pretty generous sample size.
That's a great sample size. The Bite Beauty ones are itty bitty. Yeah, so tiny.
Clinique Pop range, fantastic. You can find it pretty much anywhere. Love it. That's one of my favorite summer colors.
This is my last one.
And this is my last one.
Okay, great.
Yeah, good.
So the last one I have is actually one of the first, like when I first started wearing lipstick a lot, like every single day. For some reason, I don't know how I ended up finding this one, but it is the Lorac Highly Pigmented Cream Lipstick. It's not super extensive. It doesn't have like every single shade of the rainbow, but I do think that they have some really interesting colors, and I think they have colors that are made for every type of skin tone. So there's a bunch of colors that I I don't think I can really wear because they're like a brown base or whatever, but this is actually one of my favorites. It is a purple.
You wanna put it on?
I kind of do.
Okay, here.
Okay, going on the top.
That is a good color. When I watch someone apply lipstick, I move my
move your
lips in the way that I think,
Very good. This part, for some reason, this one section of my lip.
that looks great.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
It's one of my favorites.
it's a dry, no, I'm thinking. It's like when one of those people like with the wine and they're like swishing it. So this is the shade Jet Setter. It is purple. Purple. And I just really love it. I think it's a standout color. I will say it's more of a nighttime shade than it is a daytime shade for me. And I think it is kind of a drier formula. It has a little bit of pull, so when you're applying, like you can see it drag a little bit, but it has that dusty final texture, so that it still has movement, so you can still like rub your lips together, but it doesn't like smear all over the place.
Okay. The last one I have is an affordable option like ColourPop. It's under $5. It's NYX Butter Gloss. The shade range is expansive. It's not a long wear lipstick, but it's a really nice gloss in the fact that it's pretty opaque. It has a very bold color for a lip gloss.
I think the butter portion of that is important.
That's probably why I bought it.
Because you think of butter, I mean, you think of gloss as being thin.
Yeah.
But a butter gloss is, I think it is like a creamy gloss.
Yeah, you can almost see like.
And then it's not translucent. It is opaque. Exactly.
It's opaque. It's like a glossier version of these NARS guys, but like a quarter of the price. I really like them. I keep going back to them. The shade that I'm currently working in my rotation is Strawberry Cheesecake.
You probably noticed she wears that one a lot.
I wear this one a lot, yeah. When I wear my hair up, don't wear it with your hair down because it will like
too glossy,
and your hair will be pink. And that's cool, but
that's my goal.
Not for me. Not today. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you wearing? What do you love? What do you hate? Do you have additional questions that we didn't answer here?
Right, did we not cover anything? If you want to use a lip liner, use a lip liner. We really typically don't. I do when I wear a red, like a true red.
That's true. That is true. And also, but
I would wear a lip liner with this.
If you're going to use a lip liner, do not just line your lips.
Fill them in completely.
Yeah, it really does help.
It does. Exfoliate, moisturize.
Occasionally, if I'm wearing I think it's usually just with really bright reds. Occasionally, I will set it with translucent powder, and you take a tissue, but then you peel it apart, and then you put it on your lips, and then you powder over it,
with like a
and then the translucent powder will go through the itty bitty microscopic holes in the tissue, and will just help to lock it.
Lock it in, yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Did you find this helpful? I hope we answered some questions.
We love lipstick, but we love you more.
We should print that on shirt. I love lipstick, but I love you more.
Oh, that is us.
God, we gotta go now for real. All right, so like, comment, and subscribe, just like she said. Watch our last video.
Watch our next video. Watch all the videos. Let us know what you want to see. We will absolutely.
We will do everything.
We are taking suggestions and comments
galore.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine that there is like one of those adorable little wooden suggestion boxes. That is the comment box below.
Yep.
You let us know. We will do it for you.